So today we're going to be setting up our Instagram outreach accounts, the actual profiles to maximize reply rate and the chances that we actually get meetings and conversions. We're also going to be logging into 10 new accounts that I just got. If you don't know me already, I've built an ad agency to 30 grand a month and a consulting business to 48 grand a month. And the purpose of this channel is to document me working on a brand new offer live, selling to realtors. And quick little recap, this is what we're going to do. We're going to do a quick little recap. So far, we've built the high ticket offer. Everything is stored on this notes. I'm also going to be replying to questions on the channel, which we haven't gotten too many because the channel is still brand new and YouTube is still pushing it and we're trying to get more impressions. But so far, we got a couple people on board as I'm building this thing out, which is pretty freaking sick. Rajwan is following along, man. I'm just going to help you out, dude. So if you have questions as well and you're trying to scale, drop them below these videos and I'll make sure to help you out. Can you share the Miro board link? Yeah, what I'll do is under this video, I'll start sharing it and I'll start sharing it moving forward. This is just gonna be a collection of really all the notes that we're gonna be taking on the business. Our main thing right now is just building the 1,000 cold DM a day system because our biggest constraint in this new offer is simply lead flow, right? On a positive note, we already have gotten a positive reply on the outreach, which is amazing. But yeah, man, another one. Bro, I can't wait for next fit. I've been asking everyone I know if they have old IG accounts. Seems like you got that sorted. Update, hired my first VA to build Instagram accounts for me. What have I gotten myself into? Man, you've gotten yourself into a place where you're about to make a lot of money if you follow the process correctly. So I'm just going to heart all this stuff. And yeah, next guy, yo, bro, if I make some thumbnails for you, would you take it? I'll create more to help. So if you're selling a thumbnail offer, because I get a lot of these comments, I say the best way to do it, because it's so commoditized, right? Like thumbnails. But if you really want to do my thumbnails, you want to do thumbnails for anybody else, go and make them a thumbnail and then just go send it to them on Instagram. You're probably not going to get a lot of replies and you're going to have some time wasted, but it sets you apart so much because like what makes you different from the 20 other guys like on my main channel that respond to me and ask to do my thumbnails? That's not me being mean. Right? Like, sure, you can probably do my thumbnails, but I don't know how good of a job you're going to do. And I'm also very busy, and probably the people that you comment under are busy as well. Just go hit them up on Instagram, and next time when you go to comment here, what you could say is, yo, bro, instead of asking if you need like a thumbnail designer, I actually created a revamped version of that recent thumbnail that you made. It's in your Instagram DMs if you have a chance to check it out. That's how I would actually go about it. I think that would absolutely cook. So those are all the comments that we have for now. Channel's growing. 31 subscribers in the last literally like 2 days, which is sick. So here's the game plan today. What I'm going to do is I'm going to log into the 10 new aged accounts that I bought. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up one. I covered this in the last video, but I'm going to do this today since I have the time. These videos are also filmed the day before going out. So today's Sunday. So today I'm just going to get ahead and tomorrow's where we're really going to ramp things up and go out through the week. Hopefully book our first meeting by the end of next week. If I show you the stats so far we only have the Tampa Realtors campaign that's actually sending. There's something wrong with the LA one. But for the Tampa Realtors campaign, we have sent 52 messages. We've gotten one reply, which is this reply right here. And she said, hi there. Thanks for reaching out to me. I appreciate it. I'll be in touch shortly. If you get a message like that, that's pretty typically, it is an automated message. You know, so like if I go here, yeah. So if that's just an automated message, you see it goes out at the same time. This is something realtors and maybe the people that you're messaging, something that they have set up, which is just a simple automation within Instagram that allows you to automatically reply. So we don't have any replies just yet, but we're making progress. All right, so this campaign on account, this is account 3's campaign, which is this browser. These DMs are going out automatically. One just sent 2 minutes ago. One thing that we changed was removing the first name automation in the actual DM campaign. So because it was just not working too well with some of the names that these realtors have. Like this realtor down here, the name of her IG is the credit realtor. So if I have the first name automation here, when it reaches out to her, it's going to say, hey, the credit realtor. You know, it just sounds too robotic-y. So we're not going to do that anymore. So, okay, next step, log into the 10 new aged accounts. So what I'm going to do is, if you've been following along, I use this software, Hide My Account, to have independent browsers for each of the accounts that I'm sending outreach on. Now, I don't know if this is the most efficient way to go about it. I'm just trying to be extra cautious to not have my accounts taken down. So, like in examples, this is account 4 browser. This one is based in like the Philippines. This one's based in Michigan, I think. And so these are all with different IP addresses, so Instagram doesn't flag our profiles. That's a big problem that people face. If you try getting 20 accounts and you log in from that one location that you live in, they're gonna be like, this is not normal, you know? So we have these 2 accounts running. What I have to do right now is I have to create 10 more profiles here with different IPs. So I actually have to pull up, what is the name of the proxy website that I was using? I honestly forgot. Because I know the OG name, oh yeah, it's this one, was Smart Proxy, but now it's called Decodo, which is an interesting switch. I'm gonna go ahead, log in. So yeah, today is the boring work, but I've gotten responses that you want to see the boring work, and this is literally all we're doing is setting up the accounts and ramping things up, man, you know, so we're gonna go ahead and do this. Some fun stuff that we're going to have this week is creating the actual VSL, responding to leads that actually respond back to us, and going into appointment setting mode and sales. That's when things are going to get fun. I want to show you like a live sales call and how much I can show on that, because that's where it gets saucy, man. That's where we drop the sauce. So, all right, this is our proxy that we created, our residential proxy. And if I pull up hide my account, what I want to do is I need to remember to not show the logins to each outreach account because you're going to steal my freaking logins. But we're going to start with this so we could log into each of the accounts from a different IP. So I'm going to go ahead and click new profile. I'm going to call this one, since we have account 3 and 4 done on hide my account. I'll call this one account 1. Mac OS, Chrome, and then we have to connect the proxy. So I'm going to go here, and we're going to have it set to a random location. Now, I believe we're already using this first one here. So, okay, yeah, this is going to be an HTTP protocol. So I have it at HTTP, and we're just going to take this one. We'll do the number 2. So I'm going to come in here. I'm going to click My Proxy. This is the port, and I'm just going to copy and paste all this stuff. Proxy address, boom. Password right here, and the username. Check proxy, and we'll see where it's gonna take us, man. Let's see where this account's in Argentina. That's sick. All right, so we created account 1, so now we have a brand new browser that we're ready to run. And let's just replicate this. So let's just speed through this. Account 2, proxy. So another thing that we're going to be doing here is we're going to be customizing, like I said before, one of the outreach accounts to be able to send it to a VA that we have on standby that's ready to go in and do it for the rest. So that's like, you know, the profile picture, the bio, the actual post that we have. I would say, you know, the more you could have, the better, obviously. It's very important to have a decent looking profile because that's something people check. All right, this account is in Brazil. So let's just do, let me actually adjust the, can I switch? No, I can't. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's add in a number 5. Proxy. Let's just start with the first 5 and see if we have any issues. Password and username. Okay, the only difference between these proxies is the port, which is interesting. So, okay, this one is, what country is this? Interesting. Okay, dope. All right, let's create this. So we have 5 now. And the next step is to, let's go ahead and launch account 1. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up the login. So you can see right here, this is what I'm talking about. Now we have a brand new browser. This one's located in Argentina, and we're going to log into the account from there. One of the tricky parts about buying accounts is you have to be able to log into the email to do the 2-factor authentication. Can't talk today, but yeah, Argentina right here. So we're just going to go ahead and pull up the Instagram right here. change to English. Let's freaking do this thing, man. All right. I'm going to pause this, pull up the passwords, and I'll be right back. One annoying thing I noticed is when I pause and unpause the Loom videos, sometimes it'll like change the audio, so my voice will be delayed. So I'm sorry if that happens, but this is the easiest thing for me to do to block the password. So we have the account login info right here. We're going to go ahead and log in to account 1, and you'll see me set this bad boy up. I'm going to go on my phone, and I'm going to start getting the things for the profile ready to go. So like easy example is if I just pull up like my main Instagram, that's an example of one that's easy to, I could actually just go right here. Okay, sick. Yeah, like this is pretty solid example. You know, I have decent amount of followers, I'm verified, I have basically how I could help people in my bio, and then I have posts that kind of just show my lifestyle, and I have reels over here on this side. I also have gym, my life, business, a freaking ton of client wins, which is super like how you want to do it, and a call to action to go check out my YouTube. Like I said, I will not be doing, I'm pretty sure that what I'm going to do is not create a YouTube channel for this offer, although it's what I recommend. So instead, because I really want a link in the bio since we're going to be getting so much traffic. I mean, imagine if we're hitting 1,000 people a day because we're sending that many outreach messages, and let's say 10% see it, is that 1,000? It is, right? I gotta make sure. But imagine like we send out, or no, 1,000 a day, not 10,000 a day, and we multiply it by 10. That's 100. Yeah, I thought we said 10,000. So if we just get 100 people a day, just think about this, to view our profile, because they're gonna see our message, they're gonna click on our profile. We're gonna get some decent traffic to whatever we're linking right here if we have a good call to action. And so what I'm thinking is maybe the actual call to action in our outreach profiles can be to a landing page. And we could just make a very, very, very simple landing page within Go High Level. And it'll just be like the landing page, it'll just be like headline, VSL, so the actual video, and call to action. That's literally what the landing page is going to look like. That is it. Super simple, right? So we're probably going to create that in one of the future episodes, although we don't need it for right now. And yeah, so we're going to use this as the baseline. Let's go to account 1. Yeah, so it's asking us, help us confirm it's not you. I'm not a robot. I'm not Google. Come on, confirm it, dude. Let's go. I'm not a robot. Dude, it's not working. I guess it thinks I'm a robot. These are some of the issues you're gonna run into. It's still loading. Yeah, a lot of these browsers have very, very slow internet speed, which is super freaking annoying. It's just not working. Come on, dude, come on. Okay, well, it's not working. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stop running account 1, and let's try account 2. It just wasn't working. Let's try account 2 then. Come on. Let's go, let's go. This one is in... Why is the internet so bad? Remember, you constantly have to check your proxy and make sure it hasn't used up all of its data. It's used up 1 gigabyte already, so we're gonna have to buy more freaking storage like real soon, which is pretty annoying. Let's see. Yeah, it's literally not loading. Like nothing here is loading. Very interesting. Very interesting. All right, let's try account 5. I have no idea why it's not loading. The internet just sucks. Come on, are you gonna work? Are you gonna load? Okay, well this one loaded. This one's in Brazil. Let's pop open Instagram. Let's make this a bit smaller. Okay, let me get the next password. Okay, let's go ahead and log in. Let's see if this can work. So these accounts are aged, so they shouldn't get restricted right away. Just did not work. Let's see if we can just get the password. Okay, so we got this one to work. So I logged in and it said, it's over here. It said we sent a code to the email, so I had to come to this, I think it's Polish email thing. And I have to confirm I am human, click the image of the same animal species represented in the sample. It is a doggy. Cool. Easy, bro. Easy test. Easy pass. A+. Let's go. Okay. So we should be able to log in here. I'm not going to save this. Okay, it's asking me to verify my phone number. Don't ask me how I know. It's asking me to verify my phone number. I didn't want to leak my phone number. I just had to click the button on the bottom, and I think it meant like skip this step, which was cool. So I got an email right here from Instagram. I got my code. I'm going to come back to the account 5 browser. I'm going to enter in the code. And if it doesn't ask for a phone number verification, we're going to be good to go. If it asks for a phone number, I'm just going to freaking delete this channel because it's just not going to log in. Okay? Let's see. Come on. Let's cook. Come on, come on. Please work. Please work. While this is going on, let's get these pictures ready to go. So I'm literally just going to go through and I'm going to select a ton of different photos. This one's cool. We'll do, I want to post like lifestyle stuff. I want to post stuff about the gym. I also want to note that the audience, the ideal client I'm selling to in this case is an older person, more than likely. And so I kind of want to appeal to them. I don't want to do anything that would, say I'm too young or whatever. Let's do, and maybe some wholesome posts, like something wholesome maybe. Picture at dinner, picture of the view, just trying to show that I got money, and that's totally cool. Just kind of try to build some authority. So, picture with my wifey. Boom, boom, boom. I'm just gonna grab a bunch of these, and we'll go. Boom. I have 8 photos, and then I'm going to break it up into different like slideshow pictures. It's also important that each outreach account you have has a different profile picture, because the Instagram, the AI or whatever, can detect when you have the same profile picture and it'll get your accounts banned. So let's do... This is also taking super long on account 5, so I'm going to reload it. Oh, this is so annoying, dude. It is just not working. It is not loading. If anyone knows why, let me know. I got the proxy set up, but she's just not freaking working. We're going to get some more pics. Here, I'll just airdrop these. I gotta get a picture with Shelby. I gotta flex my dog. But here we have the airdrop, so you could see that we have like a picture of me working, me out, me with my girl, me with my girl, me with my girl, me with my girl. Picture when I went to Arizona. Picture of me with the boys, and that's a thumbnail. So, yeah, I just have no idea why this isn't loading. Oh, now it wants to work, so we should have gotten a new message, hopefully. Can I reload? How do I reload this? Reload. Is it the same code? I don't think it will be. Come on, come on. Oh, it worked. Right? Let's see. Let's see. There we go. All right. We're in the first of the 10 accounts that we bought. So I actually wanted to see if I could tell when this was created. Login activity. Yeah, look, this is tracing back to the proxy. So I'm gonna confirm. I'm gonna go. Who's messaging me, dude? Who's messaging me? All right, so we'll use this one as the profile. Oh, that's actually weird too. I bought these accounts to have followers already, so I gotta hit them back up. I gotta tell them, it only has 4 followers. That's not gonna cut it. Will it work? Maybe, but will it work better with followers? Hell yeah, it would. So profile picture, let's go to downloads. Okay, so it doesn't let me. Crap. Okay, let's change the bio. So we're gonna use my profile as an example. This is obviously for my consulting business where I help people like you scale. But for this offer, let's just do, let's say founder of Spire and Spartan Scaling. I don't know if I should have 2 companies or just put Spire. I'd also like to have my little cross that represents that I'm a Christian, because maybe somebody resonates with that and they're a Christian as well. That'd be cool. I'm gonna say 50 plus clients served. Or I'm gonna do it like this. I help realtors. I help realtors close more deals. Close more deals with AI. With AI outreach. That's the name of my unique mechanism right now, and that's something we're going to test, obviously, right? 50 plus clients served, and then a call to action. So this is going to be going down below to the landing page. So I would say something like, if you have a case study, it works really well. So it's like learn how John closed X deals in Y time with Z mechanism. But right now we don't have a landing page built. So I'm just not going to have that down for now. Or maybe I should, since I want the VA to make it similar. Let me think what I could do. Could say free training on AI. We're already at the word limit. So we're probably gonna help realtors close more deals on the average. I'm just gonna put founder of Spire, and I think just leave it like that for now. What we have to do the profile picture. So I'm gonna pop open my Canva here, and I'm gonna do. I don't think it has a profile picture template. Profile picture. Yeah, like it doesn't really have a template. I've done this before. Yeah, like it's just a square, I wonder if it'll give me a profile pic. Oh, this is like the actual. No, okay, yeah, we could use, we need this frame exactly. And I'm gonna make this as large as possible. And we're gonna save this with a transparent background. Your last payment failed. I gotta fix that. You want to get Canva Pro, dude. Canva Pro is elite. It's a lot of benefits. So I don't want to lose my Canva Pro, dude. I gotta fix my billing. How do we? Okay, so I'm gonna upload. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go here, 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 here. What I'm also gonna do is I am going to create a drive folder. So I'm gonna go to my drive. I'm gonna say new folder, and Oh, right here, IG profile setup. So I've done this before. I want to see what I actually have in here. Oh, okay, this was for outreach for my consulting business where I showed. Oh, okay, we got a gym pic, we got the truck. Okay, we can work with some of this. Now, we can't really work with these reels. You know what? You know what? We can. You know what? We can't. Profile picture. Look, I have a bunch of different profile pictures here. Dude, I cannot use this one. I look like a freaking... I'm not even going to say it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back here. Let's go into... I'd like to show my face. I remember one of my clients tested this. And I don't really like how I look there. Do I have a picture with my face? Do this one. I look really young there. This one. I guess we can do this one. It's back when I buzzed my hair. So I'm going to come... Where's she at? This one. I'm going to upload. Okay, this is good. All right, we're making some solid freaking progress. I like this, okay? Let's make myself way damn smaller. How do we do this? Make myself smaller, dude. Hello. Let's cancel. Let's just freaking undo. Yeah, okay. This is gonna be way smaller. Oh no, it's gonna make it. What the? Why is it not letting me? Oh, it only lets me enlarge it. That's freaking odd. No? I wonder if I just... You know what I wonder? If I just go like this... it doesn't let me upload that type of image. Interesting. So if I go back here, what if I just go like this, and go like this, and go like this, make it a little bit larger. Let's pop this open, so just can like that. Let's cut it off right here, a little bit wider. I think that might look good because the white edges should get taken out due to the profile picture. Size, upload file, downloads, boom. Let's see if it works. Let's see if it looks good. Hello? It's not working. There was a problem saving your profile. Are you joking, dude? Are you kidding me, bro? Oh, hell no, dude. This sucks. Oh my god. You see the problems, bro, in real time. That's so annoying, dude. Anybody knows a fix, hit me with it. Might be something with the proxy. But in the meantime, let's get more pictures ready to go. So, let's do... Should I use... Could use this one of my dog, huh? Look at those teeth, dude. Come on. I can get pictures with some of my clients. Okay. This needs to start working, dude. If we want to make any progress in today's video, this has to start working. I'll pause it until I get this to work, so you're just not wasting time. I'm not going to do anything else. Okay, so we got it to load up here, and while it was loading, which none of it saved, I was able to get into account 2. So I'm just doing the same thing I did before, so I'm logging into the email for account 2. We have to do the I am human, we have to do the dog, we have to do the dog, then we have to verify, then we have to submit, and then when it pops up to verify the phone number, if you're using an account that has a Rambler email, which I believe it's gonna make me do, you just click the bottom, the button on the bottom. So if you see right here, it wants me to verify, just click that button on the bottom. It'll pop open the email. I'll come right here, Instagram. I'll copy this right here, code, boom. While that's logging in, since it takes 3 years, let's go back to, we're in. Okay. Okay, sick. Let's see how many followers this account has. 0 followers. I have a weird feeling I bought 10 aged accounts and none of these are aged. I have a weird feeling, so we'll figure out. It also has 0 followers, so again, we'll have to figure this stuff out. So now, if I come in to hide my account, I just want to organize this. So if I could pop this open right here. So you see how I'm renaming them, right? Account 4 is this browser, which I'm already logged into. So I'm gonna say this is how I'm gonna track it. Logged in, not messaging, need to fix profile. You see what I'm saying? So now just at a high level overview, I can see the status of the account. Account 3 sending DMs and setup. So we're in setup. So this is account 3 is our best one by far. Account 1 is not working. So I'm just gonna put not loading / not signed in. Okay, account, or I have to not loading / not signed in, and now I have to click enter. There we go. Account 2 is this one, so I'm gonna say account 2 logged in, needs setup. Okay, enter. And account 5 logged in, set up. I'm gonna say it's set up because if you see, so account 2 is right here. I'm just gonna leave it kind of just chilling down here in the corner. And then I'm gonna get my account 5 because this is gonna be the main one that we're working on. So again, I'm going to pop open this. I'm also going to, so this is just profile pics. If I go here to normal posts, I can add in all of these. So I'm gonna go like that, and then I'm gonna go bang. So let's see if we can make it work now. Come back here. It's gonna be this one. Hopefully it loads. No, okay, it's still a little bit too bad. I gotta come like this. Get my forehead, get that big forehead in there. Come like that. It should be good now. Come like this. There, I think that is perfect. We're gonna download page 2. Boom, we're gonna come back here, change photo, upload photo, the newest one right here. Okay, bio, we're doing founder of Spire. We're using this as the reference, so we gotta grab this little cross. Founder of Spire, and then I'm gonna go, I help realtors. What did I say? Get more deals with AI outreach systems. 50 plus clients served. Boom. All right, please work, dude. This is all I want. This thing is still freaking cut out. I guess it is the whole entire picture. Current page, download, change photo, upload. 20. Give it 1 sec. We're gonna come out here. If I refresh, come on, big money. Please. All right, it's not terrible. It's not looking terrible, okay? What do we gotta do? Well, we gotta post all these freaking things, no? So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to download. So I just want a couple of lifestyle posts, and I have some of that here. So, boom, boom. Maybe we get a little gym flick in there. So I believe I also have to switch the actual username but I believe I should wait, at least a day being in the account before I do that. So let's try and upload a photo and let's see how this thing goes. Select from computer. All right, what is everything? So that's is that an image? This one. So we'll go boom. We'll go boom, 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 boom. Let's see if this works. Maybe I could even do some copy. Maybe I could ask AI. So I'm going to fill it in. I'm going to say, I'm setting up all of my outreach accounts. I hired a VA to help me set each of them up. All I have to do is get one set up as the guideline for the rest for the VA to do. I'm posting some lifestyle pics. I need a caption that has copy to get people, to get realtors to trust us. Let's just give it that, and let's see if maybe it can cook up the caption. Just made up that we had a client call with a realtor. I've had consistent leads without paying Zillow. Okay, wait, hold on. First of all, that did not work at all over here. So let's just, what if I just not working? Or you know what I could do? Like, this is just not a good use of my time right now. If I think about it, man. I mean, if I filmed me setting each of these up, dude, I'd have a 10-hour video. Especially how slow this is moving. What I might do is I might just have everything here in the Google Drive so you could see. Profile pictures, like we have these for multiple different accounts. I want to delete this one. This is the one on my main account. I don't want this to be replicated anywhere else. Get a couple more in here. Then we have normal posts. So these are client wins for my consulting business, so I can't really use these. So not use those pictures, but use all of these, right? It's like cool lifestyle stuff with friends, me working. Yeah, this is good. And then reels, I could use a couple of these. These are some that I had like a videographer before kind of cook up. I do not want the volume, but it has like a little song. I think it's a pretty cool vid, like a little lifestyle vid. Yeah. This one, nice little lifestyle clip. This is a testimonial, which I can't use. Another testimonial, another lifestyle clip. Oh, let's get that volume out. Pretty cool clip, right? I would say that my profile is going to attract a younger type of agent, and I think it's going to have a hard time getting older agents to trust me. But that's a common issue, like some people are just not, how can I put this? Like an older client, like if they're reluctant to even hearing out what you know, like a lot of these guys, like think about it, dude. They're a realtor, they're a plumber, or they're a HVAC company, and they're probably 50 years old. They probably don't have much money. Like they're not savvy. Like they're not. If they're reluctant to the idea that maybe you know more about marketing than them, they have an ego problem, and it's honestly on that. I tell people, like, when your stuff is so good that, like, when you have a good product or a good service, these people, they're hurting themselves by not even being open to the idea of entertaining what you got. Like it's their problem. Like you don't want to close more deals. Like cool. If you have that type of energy on calls and stuff, like bro, that's how you win. So okay, my game plan right now is I've realized these browsers take forever to load. What I have done is I've successfully loaded in. Let me actually change this because I haven't set up this one. So I'm going to say not set up. I've successfully logged into, so now I have 4 accounts, right? What I'm going to do is tomorrow, so I was going to draw over this, but matter of fact, I'm just going to come right here. So I didn't necessarily do this. Rather, I made the Google Drive. So I have that Google Drive that I'm going to send to them. Create message sequences. I'm not going to do that right now. Just taking it one step at a time. So the one step at a time is tomorrow. I'm going to get on a call with my VA, and we're going to have him go ahead and set up at least 5 accounts. So you can see like this process has taken me a couple of days, although I am moving faster than most people. And it's just because I'm just taking imperfect action. I'm just taking imperfect action. I'm going to get these accounts set up. Problems are going to happen. I'm going to get the outreach going. I'm going to get positive responses. I'm going to track all the data, which actually is something we could do right now as we go ahead and end off this video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop open a new tab over here, and I'm going to go to Spire Outreach Tracking Sheet. We're in the month of July, so let's look over, let's just say for, let's see, messages, status, sent from. Now let's just go dashboard. So messages today, 30. So we're going to say today, 30 messages sent, 0 convo started, so 0 positive replies, 0 booking links. So, I mean, all this stuff is freaking 0. I could just, screw it. I'll input it. 0, 0, 0, and same thing for all these columns. I hope this isn't messing up. There's no formula, right? 0, 0, 0, 0, and 0. Oh no, actually we had 24 messages sent the day before. So 74 messages in. There is so much to optimize. There is like, oh no, total messages 54. So yeah, 54. Okay, so 54 in. We are only account 3 is sending messages out. Look, automatic reply. So I bet you if I refresh, you'll see another reply. If it loads fast enough. Oh, hasn't loaded yet. But yeah, we just got another reply. So yeah, there's a lot of progress to be made. We're going to get these accounts set up with the VA, but hopefully you saw a little bit at least to like how we set this up. So I have like some cool lifestyle reels. Now the ideal, like let me actually provide some value here. Please ask questions down below. If you're watching and following along the series, ask questions to allow me to give you some value. I mean, I in the most humble way possible, I want you to understand, like people pay me $5,000, $10,000 to help them scale their business, right? And so if you could ask me a question for free, why would I answer your question for free? Because it's allowing me to provide value to you. And value is how I get clients, sharing, like for my consulting business, that's how I get clients. So that's just my being like completely freaking transparent. So some value I can give to you is that if you're doing this yourself, you do want to go and create reels, right? Especially, and you also want to create YouTube, especially if you don't have much money. Like, do not do ads. Stick to outreach and content, because here's the process, right? I'm spending so much time getting the outreach set up. So we did the proxy, we did the hide my account, we did the cold DM software, we built the script. We're setting up the accounts now. We hired the VA, but 2 weeks from now, these accounts are going to be warming up. Like they're going to take me maybe an hour a week to manage. And then if this was my only business, the rest of my lead generation time would be spent on content, because it improves the results of everything. The chances they reply because you have good content. The chances they show up and close because they got pre-sold from your content. If you're following along, go and make content. For what I'm doing now, because I have 2 other channels to manage, the only thing that we're going to have on these profiles is like, honestly, some lifestyle stuff. So some lifestyle reels, some client wins, because we do have that. If I go to the account we're sending from right here, I'm not going to touch it, but we have like client testimonials and that type of stuff that I could input in here. But yeah, that's the update for today. The goals for the week, I think it's very important to map out your goals. So I would say goals going into next week would be to have accounts set up and warming up. So start sending messages across the accounts, warming up, create VSL, start getting positive responses. So the goals for next week, that's what it is. Get the account set up, get them warmed up and start sending messages, create the VSL or the video that we're going to be sending out to people that positively respond, and start getting some positive replies in the door to start building some sense of momentum, okay? Drop questions, and that's it for today, my friend. I'll see you in tomorrow's video.